Welcome in to the new members and to the old members that have found their way back to the community. I need you just as much as you need me. In this morning's update, we're going to go over a couple different things. We're going to start out with the XRP technical analysis, as XRP currently sits down about 0.42% at the 49.26 cent level. If you were in during the live last night, you've seen the expansion of this pattern. We can see how we have formed a consolidatory formation that could play out as a bull flag. In order for this to happen, we would have to break over this downtrending resistance first layer over 49.8 cents, and you could get the confirmation of this signal by breaking up and over 507, and that would allow us to come to the technical target on a breakout of 54.4 cents, whether to just be for a rejection, a start of a reversal here in the pattern, we don't know. And then on a breakdown, as I'm not making pattern predictions, I'm just showing up or down, depending on whether or not it breaks bullish or bearish. If it breaks bullish, you have a target of 54.40. If it breaks bearish, you have a target of 42.51. But just remember, we have a technical target. If this rising channel continues to be bearish, we have a technical target down at about 33.93 in current terms, as every day it moves up a little bit because that rising channel resistance continues to move up as that support is broken. Now it hasn't come back as of yet. So that's some of the things I'm watching as far as the XRP price analysis, but that shouldn't come as a surprise to anybody who's watching. If you were in the live, if you're paying your due diligence, you know exactly what we try to do here each and every day. But that doesn't absolve you of the fact that you have to make an educated and informed decision. And I'm not telling you whether to buy or sell. That's not my job. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just some asshole on YouTube. So it's up to you to make that educated and informed decision. And if at the end of the day you make the right or wrong decision and you blame or give somebody else the praise, you probably shouldn't be trading crypto. That's just my personal opinion. If I help you make and come to an educated decision, great. But at the same time, you've got to make that decision. I can't pull the trigger for you. And if you make a good decision, you should take some credit. But if you make a bad decision, you should take the blame as well. Because until you can come to a fundamental understanding of what it means to trade and what it means to accumulate and what it means to build a portfolio, you're always going to fail. That's just the bottom line, and that's just like in life. If you blame somebody else, if you try to be the victim, or you're acting like the victim, you know, you end up being the victim, and then you end up being stuck behind. If you want to play the winner, that's what I encourage here. Positivity over negativity. No reason for that negative energy. I got a lot of other things I can do besides deal with the children, so I won't do it. But positivity over negativity. If you want to learn, if you want to evolve, you found the right place. I come here each and every day because I want to teach the ones who want to know. And for the ones who create problems, they're just as welcome as the ones who don't, because you need to see the good with the bad with the good. Otherwise, you can't see the negativity without the positivity, and vice versa. So with that being said, I see a lot of people talking about the glitch that happened last night in XRP. It's meaningless. Who gives a fuck? So XRP went to 3,500 overnight. That means nothing. That's a glitch. That's no different than your bank account showing $10 million in it. If you have $1,000, it means dick. It was a glitch. It happens all the time. People want to make it out to be that's the real price of XRP. It's not. That's just the way that some YouTubers can get views. I understand that. But at the end of the day, it means absolutely positively nothing in today's current terms. I'm not in a joking around mood today. I'm more serious today. So all that nonsense, it can be saved. If you want to comment it in my comments, that's absolutely fantastic. That XRP went down to, or had a glitch in the system where it was showing several $1,000s per token. It'll never happen. If you're expecting that to tell you future price, it's not. It was a glitch. That's it. Some people are running away with it. It's not even worth it. So, and if you're wondering what I'm talking about, this is basically what everybody's been talking about. I didn't even pull it up yet because it's not worth my time. But just so everybody can see, there's been a lot of stories about a glitch. And I wonder if I'm going to have to go back up to that. I'll have to get it on X. But a lot of people were talking about the glitch that went up to about $3,500, roughly. And it's meaningless. I'm just saying, it's a meaningless glitch. There's really no point about it. Yeah, 34,000. So this is what everybody's talking about. The glitch on XRP, because it went to 35,000, almost 34,000, it's useless. It's a glitch, guys. If you think that's what's going to predict the XRP price, you haven't been paying attention. And if you continue to pay attention to YouTubers that continue to use these stupid glitches and act like this is some kind of symbolic moment where this is telling us the real price of XRP, you're just not paying attention to the BS. It's no different than if something else glitches at a store or whatever. It's not indicative of future price action. The only thing that's indicative is the price, what's in front of us on the technicals, through the news, and what's going on with the settlement talks and or the lack thereof. That's what really matters. A price glitch means dick. Excuse my French, it really doesn't. I get so sick and tired of seeing people make their bottom line decision on, oh, look at that glitch, I'm going to buy XRP today over yesterday because it had a glitch in the price. If that's the way you trade, by all means go ahead, but it's going to get you wrecked. So XRP right now, as I was saying, XRP, we've got two choices here. Either we break bullish in this consolidation here that seems to be somewhat of a bull flag consolidation if it were to break up, and it would get you to 54.40. It's contingent on the fact that you break 498 and then ultimately 507 in today's terms, and then you have a technical move of 54.40. If we lose the support down here at 47.20, you've got a technical target of 42.50, and if you lose that, we know the rising channel that we lost, a multi-year uptrend, which is a bearish reversal typically, the technical target would be 33.93 if we fell down. However, we do have the all-time pattern formation that we know, which would be an uptrending support right around the 38.7 level. So it'd be far-fetched to think that that would break, other than a wick, which could be what this is pointing to if it were to have a breakdown. But as we know, this is the handle formation here. We're still on the bottom side of it. We're trying to get back over 505. And once it does, it can make a play back up near that 60.5 cent level. But what I was aforementioning is the uptrending support. This is from the all-time formation. This pits us right at, in current times, right around 38.8 cents. And this pattern started in January of 2018 when we had all-time highs between 330 and 350 depending on exchange. And then this uptrend started after a 27-month consolidation down before we could hit uptrending support. That started just over 10 cents and it stayed intact this entire time, or intact. So the logical explanation here would be if we did continue breaking down, you'd hit that 38.8 cents, and that should act as a floor. However, we do have a technical zone out of the rising channel, which suggests that we come about 7 to 8 cents lower than that. So it's pretty interesting how this plays out, or what actually will transpire here in the next few days. But this is the pattern that we should be looking at in the immediate short term, because with the evidence yesterday, when we had this dip down to 47 cents, approximately 47.1, this allowed us to fill out this new expandable pattern formation on the consolidation, and this allows us to actually understand what's going on. Like I said yesterday during the live, you weren't going to want to take out a leverage long up here towards resistance, because that's where we were at yesterday. You'd want to wait for it to come back and hold on support at 473 or the confirmation on a breakout. Right now, you're within the up and down momentous areas, and this is the most dangerous spot to become a leverage trader, when you're in the middle of a formation. You want to be either at resistance or support to determine whether you go long or short. And if you're making an educated and informed decision based on what I'm saying, don't act like I'm telling you it's going up or act like I'm telling you it's going down. I am simply showing you the fundamental setup of the pattern, and you can make an educated and informed decision. I don't get paid enough to tell you that, or I don't deserve the grief that I get when people don't make the right decision. So I make it very easy and transparent for you. You can make the decisions for yourself. I have not told anybody whether it was going to go up or down since 21, since I made the extraordinary call that I got a lot of backlash on when I sold my entire crypto holdings, XRP at 166 after a failed right arm at $1.75, and I said it's over. I said I'm not buying back until we hit that uptrending support. I waited until it hit that uptrending support, and I bought it around 34 cents. But I refuse to tell you whether or not things are going up or down, because it's just not worth my time. I prefer for you to be a more tactical trader. And if you need to put the blame on somebody, look no further than in the mirror, because you're the one making the trades, not me. And if you want to give credit, again, look no further than the mirror, because you're the one making these decisions. There's no space that you should be in less than cryptocurrency if you can't own up to your decisions. If you can't own up to your decisions, I highly encourage you to take your money elsewhere, because you will get eaten up and spitting out, and then you're going to look for somebody to blame. And honestly, it's a waste of time for you to try to blame anybody but yourself. If we look at precious metals, we're up $20 with gold right now, but again, this seems to be coming up to resistance. We're on the back end of a rising channel that we started to create, and a rejection at $2,400 is very bearish. Silver's in a similar formation. We seem to be topping out a little bit. Looks like we're starting to put in a head and shoulders, and at least if it were to break down, we'd have to come back to that uptrending support around 27 bucks for silver. But if it could get a little bit of momentum here, it would be something else. DXY is at 106.11. We're up about 0.25%. We know the technical moves, if it can break past the 106.23 target, our next move would be up to 108 and then possibly all the way up to 110 unless it reverses back down. And on a reversal back down, you're going to head down to about 102. So be informed here. Be informed. Don't let your emotion dictate things. And if you make a bad call or a good call, own it. That's all I ask you. Own it. You own it. In life, you have to own things. Worst thing you can do is blame others. You don't want to go down that road, because then you become the victim. There's too many victims in crypto that are losing all their money. You don't want to be part of that group. Trust me. You don't want to be somebody who has no money. And you don't want to be somebody who lost their savings in crypto because you don't understand what's going on in front of you. So with that being said, please make sure to hit that like button so YouTube recommends this update. By you hitting that like button and YouTube recommending this update, when you scroll through the feed, whether you're a new or older user, I pop up through your news feed. That's what it means to be recommended by YouTube. So the only way I can be recommended through the algorithm is if you hit that like button. So if you appreciate what I do, hit that like button. If you hate what I do, hit that dislike button. It really doesn't matter to me which way you do it, as long as you're voicing your opinion. Other than that, if you're looking to trade XRP or your favorite crypto in the USA or worldwide, look in the video description below and or pinned comments. There's BITUNIX, lowest spot and leverage trading fees in the USA. This is my own personal opinion based on my own personal experience. If you have other experiences, so be it. You can talk about it in the comments. If you're looking for a way to leverage trade, there's an option there. If you want to exchange that's up during the high times of volatility, that's why I use BITUNIX. Besides that, and the fact that it's the lowest spot and leverage trading fees for me in the USA, and the fact that I don't need to use a VPN, I don't have to feel like a criminal, that puts it up at the top of my list. And I've never done a KYC, and if you want to, that's up to you if you want to deposit or withdraw from your own bank account. But I choose to deposit and withdraw from BITUNIX from another crypto exchange, so I don't even have to do a KYC. So get wise to that. Good morning, 9:50 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this Thursday, April 18th, 2024. I'm XRP Future Millionaire, and I reside in the great state of Michigan. It's a nice day out today. I thank everybody who's part of Tom's Army. And if you want to show personal support, as it's been a very slow month of support, you can consider joining Tom's Army. And in month one, you get the emoji badge of me being abducted by aliens, or consider sending one YouTube super chat per month. It's been a month filled with hate, a lot of meanness, and a lot of disregard for the truth. But at the same time, it's been a month for a lot of positivity. It's been a month for growth. And it's been a good month for the ones who are paying attention to the ebb and flows of the market. You know, you can define which group you choose yourself to be in. And it's a very big indictment on your integrity, which group you align with. Don't show everybody your weakness. Show everybody your strength. Don't show everybody your negativity. Show everybody the positivity. Don't show everybody the hate. Show everybody the love. We're a two-sided coin here in society. Most people are filled with hate. They don't have a heart. They have a lack of integrity. And they wouldn't know what was in front of them if they beat them up. Don't choose the road of hate. Choose the love and positivity. And you can enjoy it. You can help people expand in the field we're in. And you can help somebody better themselves for the better. You don't want to be part of the loss of innocence by somebody, or the loss of, information that you could grab just because you want to be a tool. There's no room for you here. So Bitcoin right now, it's going to be whether or not we get rejected here at right around 64,000. If we get a rejection, we'd come right back down to that 57,000 area, which is that broadening wedge resistance as support. But if we break up, our next major resistance is going to be up at the top of this formation at 72,100. But that's obviously, that would have to happen if we weren't rejected here. And that's how we could get the positive momentum. So that's basically all I wanted to show in the technical analysis. I think that hammers it home pretty good. If you didn't get that down in the first shot, watch it again. And you'll be able to see exactly what I was talking about. The glitch, I don't have time for, because it's useless. Like I said in the beginning, $34,000 XRP price based on the glitch means zero to me. I don't even put any stock in it. That's just news for people to try to get views who probably can't get it otherwise. But XRP whales are on the move again. But are they bullish or bearish? So XRP could continue a price correction in the short term, as recent price action has put it rebounding against a resistance level of 50 cents. On-chain data has also revealed a row of transactions from whales of the cryptocurrency in the past 24 hours. But are they bullish or bearish on XRP? These large transactions have been a mix of both, although the trading volume of each transaction could point them being bearish rather than bullish. Large XRP transactions, often indicators of whale activity, have spiked recently. XRP has seen some major whale movements over the past few weeks that point to a bearish sentiment among big players amidst a price correction for the cryptocurrency in the past 7 days. However, while some of these big transfers are going into crypto exchanges for a potential sell-off, some are also anonymous wallets shifting huge amounts of tokens from crypto exchanges into private wallets. So just remember, if you see 100 million XRP taken from crypto exchange BITUNIX or PHEMEX or whatever, whichever exchange it is, Binance to unknown wallet, that's bullish. If you see it from unknown wallet to Binance, it's bearish. Like in this case, there was a transfer of 28.9 million XRP worth 14 million into Bitstamp from a wallet. That's bearish on that transfer. So on April 16th, the first notable transaction was the transfer of 158 million tokens worth 77 million from a private wallet into the crypto exchange Binance. This massive transfer into the exchange ignited worrying signs for holders hoping for a reversal from bearish momentum into a price surge. Similarly, there was a transfer of 28.9 million XRP worth 14.2 million into Bitstamp. On the other hand, whale alerts also indicated the outflow of XRP from Binance into private wallets. Particularly, the tracker noted the transfer of 100 million XRP worth about 48 million into private wallets. These transfers were made with 3 transfers in rapid succession, which each transfer of 33.33 million XRP worth 16.2 million. Interestingly, the tracker also noted the movement of large amounts of tokens on April 15th. Overall, there were transfers of 457 million XRP worth over 234 million into crypto exchanges BitDump, Bitvavo, and Bitstamp. The largest transaction was the transfer of 390 million tokens worth 201 million into BitDump. These are bearish movements when they're going back to the exchange. Whale transactions are very important in the world of cryptocurrency. Prices could swing massively at any time based on the actions of a few big players. For regular XRP investors, these whale transfers highlight the volatility and uncertainty in the current price of XRP. At the same time, their movement into crypto exchanges is bearish, and they give investors a glimpse of the altcoin's price trajectory in the short term. At the time of writing, XRP was trading at 49.86 cents. Although currently up by 1.79% in the past 24 hours, XRP seems to be reversing after hitting 50 cents again. The altcoin is still in a price correction on the larger time frames, as it is currently down by 18% and 20% in the past 7 and 30 days, respectively. According to crypto analysts, XRP is set. Nah, I'm not even going to read that bullshit. See, that's all the fun. Up to $22 based on 0 technicals and based on 0 factual data. I don't respect when people do that. That's just a way to get views and for people to artificially buy into something, which when you tell somebody something's going to $22 when the high's only been $3.50 in its entire life cycle, that means you're looking for exit liquidity, and I don't respect that kind of broadcasting. So I won't read any more from that today. So the resistance here is looking at 50 cents. Support down here. This is all you need to look at today. is looking at 47.1 cents. If we get over 50 cents, we got this pivot point on this rising channel resistance right at about 50.7 cents. So if you can get over that second area, your target will be 54.40. If this fails to the downside, your target's 42.5 cents. Make an educated and informed decision based on the technicals I've shown you. I'm not giving you a decision whether to buy or sell. That's up to you. You make it. You're an adult. Other than that, if you made it until the end, hashtag be better, do better in the comments. Stay positive. Listen to what I said and take to heart every word I've said today, because if I'm speaking to you, listen boldly. If I'm not, even listen to even louder, because then you might find which group you are associated with. So pay attention, make this an educated and informed update, and don't take it for anything more than you believe is what's going on in the cryptocurrency market, because I would hate for you to have to play the victim.